Angels say you're being prepared for a reunion that will heal your soul. Right now, somewhere in your life, a door is closing, but not because you've failed. It's closing because something far greater is waiting on the other side. And the angels want you to know that everything you've been through, every tear you've shed, every moment you felt abandoned, was preparing you for this exact moment. Yet here's the surprising truth. You're not just being prepared for any reunion. You're being groomed by divine hands for a reconnection so profound that it will fundamentally rewire your soul's capacity to love, trust, and receive. By the end of this message, you'll understand exactly why the universe has been orchestrating what feels like chaos, and you'll see your life through the lens of divine purpose rather than random pain. Welcome back to God's Message Today channel. If you're new here, I want you to know that you've arrived at precisely the right moment. This channel exists to bring you divine messages that speak directly to your situation, your heartache, and your deepest spiritual questions. Before we go any deeper into this message, I want you to do something that activates your faith right now. In the comments below, type the words, "I receive." Don't skip this. The simple act of declaring what you're about to receive opens spiritual pathways within you that passive listening cannot. Type "I receive" and feel the power of that intention flowing through your words. Then subscribe to our channel and turn on those notifications because the messages that come through this space are timed perfectly for your journey. The angels have been whispering something to so many people lately, and it's a message that cuts through all the noise of your circumstances and speaks to the deepest part of your soul. They're saying that you're not in a season of endings, you're in a season of preparation. There's a monumental difference between these two, and once you understand it, everything shifts. An ending feels like loss, like failure, like something that was meant to continue has been ripped away from your hands. But a preparation is the universe's way of saying you're not ready for what's coming yet. And that's not a punishment, it's a promise. The angels see what you cannot yet see. They watch your days from a vantage point of eternal wisdom, and they see you becoming someone entirely new. Think about the greatest reunions in human history. When a parent and child are separated for years and then finally embrace again, they don't just hug the person they once knew. They embrace someone transformed. The child has become an adult. They've developed resilience, wisdom, and depths of character that didn't exist before. The reunion isn't just about returning to what was, it's about meeting someone you've become. This is what the angels are preparing you for. Somewhere in your life, there's a reunion waiting. It might be a reconciliation with someone you love. It might be a reconnection with a version of yourself you thought was lost. It might be stepping into a community, a purpose, or a love that mirrors the divine itself. But before that reunion can happen in a way that truly heals your soul, you must be prepared. The preparation looks like heartbreak sometimes. It looks like waiting. It looks like standing in the dark and wondering if God has forgotten your name. It looks like speaking your desires into the void and hearing only your own echo. This is the refining process that the angels are guiding you through. In Proverbs 18:12, we read that before honor comes humility. This is not saying that you are unworthy. This is saying that humility, the process of releasing your grip on how you think things should happen, is the doorway to true honor and true reunion. The angels know that a soul that has not been broken open cannot hold the fullness of real love. A heart that has never known loneliness cannot truly appreciate togetherness. A spirit that has never questioned cannot arrive at unwavering faith. The preparation is sacred. What you're experiencing right now in your life, the uncertainty, the longing, the sense that something is shifting beneath the surface, this is the angels' work. They are rearranging the landscape of your circumstances so that when the reunion comes, you'll be ready. You won't run from it. You won't sabotage it through old patterns of fear. You won't mistake it for something less than what it is. The angels are literally teaching your soul how to receive. And this is why so many people miss their own miracles. When the reunion arrives, they're still operating from the old wounds, the old fears, the old beliefs about what they deserve. They're looking for a small, manageable connection when something vast and transformative is being offered. Consider the story of the prodigal son in Luke 15. The son was lost, and though he was far from his father, the father never stopped watching for his return. But here's what the scripture doesn't emphasize as much. The son had to become someone new before the reunion could truly heal him. He had to hit bottom. He had to lose everything he thought mattered. He had to come to the end of himself. Only then was he ready to receive the embrace that would restore him. This is your preparation season. You're hitting bottom so that when you're lifted up, you'll finally understand what true love is. You're losing what you thought mattered so that you can discover what actually does. You're coming to the end of yourself so that you can begin with the infinite. The angels want you to know that this reunion isn't about turning back the clock. It's not about pretending the pain didn't happen or trying to reconstruct something exactly as it was. Reunions that heal your soul are always something entirely new. They're moments where two people or two aspects of yourself come together, transformed by time, by loss, by grace. Isaiah 43:19 tells us that God is doing a new thing, that He will make a way in the wilderness and streams in the desert. Notice the language here. Not restoration of the old ways. A new way, a new path. This is what awaits you after this preparation. The angels are making streams flow through the dried up parts of your soul right now. There's something the angels also want you to understand about the timing of your reunion. It's not random. The people who are meant to meet you won't arrive until you're ready to receive them. The versions of yourself you're meant to reconcile with won't be available until you've journeyed through the wilderness and emerged transformed. The divine doesn't operate on your timeline because your timeline is based on what you can see. God and the angels operate on a timeline based on what you need to become. You might be frustrated right now because you feel ready. But readiness isn't just about wanting something. True readiness is about having done the inner work, the spiritual housekeeping, the soul cultivation that makes you capable of holding what you're about to receive. Matthew 6:33 reminds us to seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. This verse is often misunderstood as a promise that if you believe hard enough, you'll get what you want, but it's actually saying something deeper. Seek first the kingdom, meaning seek first to become a person who operates from divine principles, who loves unconditionally, who trusts completely, who surrenders fully. From that foundation, everything you actually need will flow to you naturally. Your reunion is being prepared because you're learning to become someone who can sustain it, nurture it, and value it in the way it deserves. The angels have shown many people that during this preparation season, you're being taught lessons about trust that you couldn't have learned any other way. Trust isn't real until it's been tested. Faith isn't alive until it's been questioned. Love isn't true until it's survived doubt. You're in a season where all of these are being refined within you like precious metals in fire. And yes, it burns. Of course it does. But what emerges from that fire is unbreakable. There's also a very real component to this message about your own self-worth that the angels want highlighted. Many of you have been taught that you need to earn reunion, that you must prove yourself worthy of being welcomed back, accepted, chosen, or loved. This is a lie that's been embedded in your consciousness, and the preparation season includes unlearning this belief. Ephesians 1:3-5 tells us that we are blessed with every spiritual blessing and have been chosen before the foundation of the world. You weren't chosen because you were good enough. You were chosen, period, full stop. This is the knowing that the angels are installing in your soul right now. You don't need to be prepared to be worthy. You are already worthy. The preparation is simply the process of helping you believe this fully. During this season, you might notice that things are stripping away from your life. Relationships that no longer serve your highest self are beginning to feel incompatible. Jobs that drain your spirit are becoming less appealing. Patterns of thinking that kept you small are suddenly visible to you in a way they never were before. This isn't punishment. This is pruning. This is the universe making space for something new. In John 15:2, Jesus says that the Father prunes every branch that bears fruit so that it will bear even more fruit. You're not being cut off, you're being tended to. You're being cared for with the attention of a master gardener who knows exactly what needs to be removed so that you can flourish. Now, here's something the angels want you to understand about the nature of this reunion. It doesn't have to be with another person. Though many of you are indeed being prepared for a human reunion, a reconciliation, a new love, a friendship restored. The deepest reunions are often with yourself. You're being prepared to meet the version of yourself that you lost somewhere along the way. You're being prepared to welcome home the dreamer you once were, the lover you thought you couldn't afford to be, the risk-taker you assumed was foolish, the faithful person you doubted existed within you. The angels see this version of you that's waiting on the other side of this preparation, and they're working tirelessly to help you recognize yourself when you meet. Psalm 27:10 carries a promise that even if your mother and father forsake you, the Lord will receive you. This verse has sustained countless people through seasons of profound loneliness and abandonment. But read it more carefully. It's not saying that others might reject you, but God will accept you. It's saying that even at your most rejected, most unseen, most abandoned, you will be received by something infinite. You're being prepared to know this not just intellectually, but spiritually. You're being trained by the angels to walk through rejection and still believe you're worthy of being received. This is the real preparation happening. What the angels are communicating through this message is that your struggle has meaning. It's not meaningless suffering. It's not punishment for things you did wrong. It's not evidence that you're unlovable or that the universe is against you. It's preparation. It's a sacred season where you're being shaped into someone capable of receiving and sustaining a love, a reunion, a reconnection so profound that it will heal places in your soul you didn't even know were wounded. Think about how a bride prepares for her wedding day. She doesn't just wake up that morning and show up to the ceremony. For months, sometimes years, she's preparing. She's envisioning the moment. She's working on herself, physically, emotionally, spiritually. She's creating the inner and outer conditions that will allow her to fully receive and appreciate this significant transition. Your soul is being prepared the same way. The angels are your attendants, your guides, your witnesses to this sacred preparation. In Jeremiah 29:11, God says that He knows the plans He has for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. But notice that this verse exists in Jeremiah 29. In chapters 27 and 28, Jeremiah is living through invasion, exile, and devastation. So when he writes this promise, he's not writing it from a place of ease. He's writing it from the depths of collective trauma and personal despair. He's saying that even in the midst of what looks like ruin, the divine plan is still unfolding. Your reunion is included in the divine plan. It's not an accident. It's not dependent on you being perfect or getting everything right. It's already known, already seen, already in motion. The angels want you to know one more crucial thing about this season. During the preparation, you'll be tempted to give up. You'll receive signs that feel like confirmations that this reunion will never happen. You'll have moments where the longing feels too great and the waiting feels pointless. You'll be afraid that you're being prepared for nothing, that you're working on yourself for no reason, that the universe is simply indifferent. These are the moments when you most need to anchor yourself in faith. These are the moments when declaring your beliefs aloud becomes essential. These are the moments when coming back to this message and reminding yourself that the angels have already seen your reunion, that they're orchestrating its arrival, will be the lifeline that keeps you going. The preparation season often includes periods of silence from the divine. This isn't abandonment. This is trust building. God is waiting to see if you'll keep believing, keep hoping, keep preparing even when there's no visible reward, no immediate sign that anything is changing. Hebrews 11:1 defines faith as the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. During this preparation, you're developing real faith, not the kind that only works when you have evidence, but the kind that persists through darkness. As this message comes to a close, I want you to feel something shift inside yourself. Feel the weight of this truth landing in your being. You're not being punished. You're not being forgotten. You're not stuck or lost or abandoned. You're being prepared for a reunion that will heal depths of your soul you didn't know were broken. The angels are tending to you. They're working within the circumstances of your life to shape you into someone who can receive and sustain the love, the connection, the reunion that's waiting for you. Like this video right now, I want you to feel the power of that gesture, a simple click that says yes to this message, yes to this possibility, yes to your own divine preparation. Then in the comments, I want you to share a closing declaration. Type "blessed and ready" or "I trust the preparation," or whatever phrase resonates with your soul and makes you feel like you're claiming your reunion before you can even see it. Subscribe to God's Message Today channel so that you receive our messages exactly when you need them. Turn on those notifications because there are more divine messages coming that are specifically designed for your journey. Before you go, if you've been touched by this message, if you feel like this was the word you needed to hear, please share this video with someone in your life who's also in a preparation season.
Forward it to that friend going through heartbreak.
Send it to that family member wrestling with faith. Post it for that community of believers who need this reminder. And if you love what we do here at this channel, if these messages are genuinely transforming your spiritual life, please consider supporting our mission. Click the Super Thanks button to give a donation as a token of your appreciation. Your support helps us continue bringing these divine messages to people who are seeking them. This is the beautiful truth. Your reunion is already written in the tapestry of your life. The angels see it. The divine knows it. Now you're learning to believe it. Walk into the next season of your life knowing that every moment of preparation is bringing you closer to a reunion that will heal your soul completely. God's Message Today channel is here to